know why things get blurry when I put them up there like that. But they do. Let me adjust my camera a little bit. Hello! Hello, everybody. Hello. Hello, the shampoo that glorifies your hair. Welcome to Monday night. It's Monday, and that means we go on to have a live sale. That is what we are going to do. If I don't break my merchandise first. Well, hello. Yes. Hi, Minnie, Floyd, and Susan, and Kate, and Dandy, and Helen. And I'm saying all these names wrong. And Heidi, and Jeffrey, and Froggy, and everybody. You know. I wonder. I think it's okay. Yes. Good evening, everyone. Oh, let me tell you. I got some old Christmas for you tonight. A little bit. We're going to sprinkle it out through the evening. I've got some beautiful glass, which you might enjoy using, decorating, and using during the Christmas season. No, I can't see you on my big screen. That's up in what I call the back room. I am broadcasting from the 1930s Art Deco living room. Yeah, not the 1920s parlor. So I've decorated down here, just getting started. I've got lights on that tree, but no ornaments and no tinsel. I decorated early, Carmen, but you know what? There's not a stitch of Christmas decorations upstairs. I've got my lights on the porch, so the street looks good. I mean, so that my house looks lit up on the street. But I've not done any decorating upstairs yet. I will decorate my Christmas tree on December the 10th and do the rest of the decorating upstairs on December the 10th. Whenever that, I think that's a Sunday. It is. It's a Sunday. Okay, because then, but I did a little bit down here just to see, just to decorate. So you can see I've got the lights on the tree, but I don't have any, and there's a skirt around it. I don't think the lighting is I need to change my lighting down here. And then this is a, I don't know where to point. That's a Miro star decoration from the late 40s. Yeah, right after the Second World War. That's about as big as they come. I've had that forever. And then the one back there was gifted to me. The one next to the radio was a gift. So I kind of got started. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. I wanted to at least decorate my set, my movie set. But I'm down here a lot. Somewhat, I should point out that the pictures and things on the wall, the ceiling is only 6 feet tall down here. So the pictures are hung at eye level where they would be. They may look like they're hung too low because the ceiling is so low. But if I hung them in proportion to the height of the ceiling, they would be 3 feet off the floor and it would look ridiculous. So that's the reason why. And you can't see old FDR. He's covered up. I'm in my red and green. Pardon my informal attire. I'll get dressed up next Monday night when David and I do the Two Chaps David. Did you find some icicles for your tree? Well, you know I want the old lead, the heavy lead, because yeah, it's out there. No, I haven't. We'll see. I did not put tinsel on the tree last year upstairs. We'll just have to see. And I will be setting up a little bit of a train set. Underneath this tree. I don't have room really upstairs to set up the train set, but we'll put a circle around the. I'll set my dad's old Lionel train, and we'll do a little circle, so we can hear the whistle and watch the smoke puff. We'll have that down here this year. Yeah. Your son is 6'4", and yeah, I know. And I have to. I even have to duck a little bit, because some of the pipes, there are certain spots where some of the pipes are low. That's the gas pipe right there. That goes up to my stove. Anyway, enough about all of that. Yeah. You know, hey, let's bring David in. And David, well, he can speak.
What? No way.
I don't know what that was, but I think
Hello.
David, my moderator, is here. Hey, David, do you know what I enjoy doing every Christmas? One of the things that I enjoy doing every year.
Getting everything out of the attic.
Yes. And the other thing is sitting on the floor. You have to do this every Christmas. I mean, it's no fun. You have to have an old string of, you have to have an old 1940s, 50s string like that, and an old bag of C7s and C6.5s, and you got to sit there on the floor. You know how this works. And you got to take every one at a time, right? And you got to screw them in.
Yep.
And see if they work. And then you get the whole thing lit up, and then one of them blows, and the whole string goes out.
And there goes the whole neighborhood.
There goes the whole. And you say, drat, darn it, fiddlesticks, fudge.
Flibbity gibbet.
Flibbity gibbet. And then, of course, if you are tempted to really go off color, you just get yourself a piece of Christmas candy. I'm not selling this, so don't get too excited.
Such a tease.
I know. Let's go see who this man is. Where is he? Let me go find him. What's my layout? That's my layout. Done.
I have the Pro set on, so.
I would like each and every one. I can't believe I just said that, because I remember my semantics class as an undergraduate, and we were taught never to say each and every one because it is redundant. Right? Anyway, I'd like everybody to give David a round of applause and say happy birthday. Everybody do it right now. Happy. Should I sing it?
Sure.
Well, I can't do it with Christmas.
And a 1, and a 2, and a 3.
I can't sing it with Christmas candy in my mouth.
Okay.
I think I'll take my piece of Christmas candy and spit it out into my coffee. You don't want to see this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I shall do it surreptitiously. Is that the word? What does surreptitiously mean? Anyway, I'm going to do it.
Good gravy.
Turn around, everybody. I can't believe that man just spit his Christmas candy. Yes, I did. I've got one of those little warming circles, hot circles that you put your cup on so it'll stay nice and warm down here. What'd you do on your birthday, David?
Just a quiet day, and Tammy and I had dinner together.
Yeah. Pork chops?
and applesauce.
Yeah.
That was it.
Okay.
You know what I got for my birthday?
I'd like to know.
Peace and quiet.
Well,
That's more than I can ask for.
that's a good thing. Peace and quiet is nice. Now, a week from tonight, we're going to be all dressed up, and it's your channel, right?
Your channel. My channel last time.
Okay. So come back and see us a week from tonight.
I am getting ready tonight, tomorrow, Wednesday, Thursday, because I fly out. And as soon as I land and get home, I have to race and get ready for our show.
Okay, Rudolph, where are you flying? You're flying out. All right.
To San Diego.
Ooh.
For the posh American Society of Hematology.
Well, I want to tell you that we're running our lips here, but there's no reason why we can't run our lips a little bit. We are having a live sale, and I usually start by 8:10, but it's now 8:11. And so I guess I'll tell you that David is going to call the shots tonight. Most of you know how these live sales work. And don't be shy if you're confused about anything. Excuse me, you just jump right in. Now, remember, you don't have to buy anything. I'm glad you're here watching. And if you have ever thought, I'd like to sort of just jump in the chat and introduce myself, but I don't know. I mean, everybody knows everybody, and I don't know anybody. Oh, pish posh, you jump in that chat anyway. Tell us, who are you? Where are you from? What do you collect? What's your name? And we will welcome you into the chat. Thank you, KP, for welcoming folks. That's just the way it runs here. Okay, so we're going to go for about 2 hours. We take a 5-minute intermission at 9 o'clock so we can all, get toileted and watered and whatever else we have to do. And that's about it. Oh, there's somebody.
And
hey.
just a reminder to hit the like button.
Well, thank you, David. I see somebody just jumped in from King of Prussia. I haven't been to King of Prussia in a hot minute. All right, let's get the ball rolling. David, I'm going to put you in the backdrop.
Okay.
All right. And we'll start off tonight with 3 glass candlesticks, and the opening is $15. It's an offer up. We start, and we're going to look for an opening of $15. These don't match, but they're all from the Depression era, and it's good fire polished glass. Take a look at all 3 of them. No chips, no cracks. Who wants matchy poo poo? We don't have to have matchy. Look at these. Let's look at them individually. Look at this one in blue. And this is the kind that I think Scrooge walked around, right, with his house with something like that. I love these. So that's beautiful fire polish. That's good glass. It's from the 1930s. And then we've got another one here. This one might be Heisey. I need to look and see if I can find a letter H on there. It wouldn't surprise me.
That smells like Heisey.
It smells like it. I'll tell you, there's probably an H. Now, Heisey didn't mark everything, but anyway, that's quality. And then
all of it's brilliant.
One little pink, sort of in a square Art Deco style. So we hello, South Jersey. The 3 candlesticks can be yours. We're looking for a opening of $15. Now, remember, I zipped through this, so if I don't see any opening, if I don't see any interest, I'm going to put them down and move on, and we'll come back to it at the end. David, did you see anything?
Not yet.
I didn't, which means we're putting them down. We're moving on. You know the way we roll here. Well, I guess I'll give it another 5 seconds. Okay, there's one.
There's Robert at 15.
All right, so we do have an opening bid of 15. 3 random Depression era candlesticks in glass. Hold it still. Hold it still. All right. No chips, no cracks, pretty glass. If you are a candlestick collector, there you have it. So we have an opening bid of $15, and I'm going to count it down. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. And I'm going to end up turning that candy over on the floor. I have a feeling. Let me move this out of the way. Put it up there. Okay.
Yeah, we have Robert back in the day finds at $15.
Okay. Thank you so much, Robert. Back in the day. Back in the day. Next up, I've got a Heisey. Now, this is Heisey, and I know it because it's marked. It's a cream and sugar, as cute as it can be, on its own little underplate. I forget the name of the pattern. Heisey went out of business, I think, in 1954 or 56, something like that. One of the great American glass companies. $12 is where we're starting on the Heisey cream and sugar. It's a little set. This is perfect for 2. You know, your next door neighbor is coming over for Christmas and you want to jazz it up a little bit, get rid of the plastic, set this out. Look at how cute. There's the cream pitcher. Now that's got the H and the diamond on the bottom for Heisey glass. There's the little open sugar bowl. And the matching little tray that it all sits on. T for 2, that's right. Hi, Terry. T just for 2. It's a perfect little size. My gosh. Heisey glass. This is department store glass. This wasn't given away in oatmeal. This wasn't given away at the movie theater. This was good gift shop department store glass. And Heisey was around for a long time. Sometime in the 50s they went out. Well, 1956, 54. It's nice and heavy, no chips, no cracks. Beautiful fire polished glass. And the high bid right now, Susan, is at 17, and we're going to count it down. That's right. You go to Wanamaker's to get good glass like this, Jeffrey. It does catch the light beautifully. I'll count these down for us now. And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On the adorable Heisey glass cream and sugar. Yeah. I wonder if my candy has dissolved in here. Isn't that awful? Spitting out candy on camera.
Okay, I have Terry Trahan at 30.
Terry, they're yours, and thank you so much. I appreciate that.
Hello, Terry.
How is everything in your neck of the woods? Look at this gold cream and sugar. Now, I think it was the lovely Karen Williams who told me this pattern, and I forget what she told me. And I thought that I had, well, $10 is where we start. I thought I had a cream and a sugar. I think Karen said I might have a cream and a spooner, but I'll tell you what, they're the exact same size. And if this is the spooner, it sure does work beautifully as an open sugar bowl. But I won't quibble. If Karen says that's the spooner, then that's the spooner. But we'll call these a cream and sugar since they are the same size. And I think they can be used together beautifully. It's nice, heavy glass, and it is gilded. Now, you know, some of the gold is coming off, but folks, this is old. It's old stuff. $10 is where we start on this beautiful cream and sugar. Karen, if you're there, what pattern did you tell me that is? Let's look at the cream pitcher. Look at that with the gold on it. Oh, come on now. This is the season. Get out the bling, right?
If you can't get it out now, then you're never getting it out.
If you get the bling out now and use it for pity's sake. Your china closet has a door on it, and it's not supposed to stay shut.
Mini's at 15.
So take a look at that pretty glass. It's nice and heavy too. With the gold, isn't that pretty?
I love it.
Yeah. So I will count this beautiful set down. And I think the bid right now is $15. Oh, did you buy the lovely old roll top desk? I didn't, but I can't get it off my mind. And Wednesday, I'm driving back to see if it's still there.
Susan's at 17.
I can't go tomorrow because I'll tell you, oh, that was almost a disaster. I can't go tomorrow, but I can go on Wednesday, and I hope it's still there because I really want that roll top desk. Thanks for asking. All right, Susan, count it down. It is elegant. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. That's it, tiny tots. Are your eyes open wide? They better be, because I've got some old Christmas coming your way in a minute.
Just a reminder, I see Minnie in for 20 for that set. Congratulations, Minnie.
Minnie has it.
And
Okay.
you need to bid because different lags, different internet speeds. So you want to get in and
Thank you.
bid like you mean it.
Thank you, Minnie. Okay, it would not be an old Curiosity Shop live sale without some
Fairy lamps.
pink, 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 pink.
You stink.
Thank you. Pink, pink, you. Look at this mayonnaise set. Everything matches. We've got the underplate, the mayonnaise, and the spoon. It's screaming 1929. It's
What are we
got
starting at?
Oh, I'm so excited about my mayonnaise. $20. Now, folks, these things get separated. This is 100 years old, give or take. You hear me? Now, fire polished glass, one of the good companies. That's the ladle. That's original. That's what they looked like. And it even has, well, yep. There are people that just collect these.
Oh, yeah.
And it's called a mayonnaise set or salad dressing set. This is how these things were served at the table in the olden days. You would not stick a jar of Hellman's with a knife in it on the table. No. You would never be invited back to the fruit and flower mission luncheon if you did that. You would be blackballed by the ladies who lunch. Look at the etching on it. The etching on the underplate matches.
That is gorgeous.
It might be Cambridge. Is it Decagon? Where is my friend up in Maine? He hurt his back. Philip, where are you? Are you hiding? This isn't Mark, but it could be Decagon. You know what? I think this is Decagon. I think this is Cambridge, Decagon. There's the underplate. Ground bottom, fire polished. Huh? And then we'll put the mayonnaise on there. And the spoon. These three pieces have been together since birth, about 100 years ago. And it's hard to find these sets to where they haven't gotten split up. All right, enough about me running my lips on it. What? You make your own mayo? You should, yeah. With fresh lemon juice in it? Yeah, I thought it was Decagon. Yeah. I didn't count the sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, it's 10. It's Decagon. This is Cambridge. Okay, where are we? I think we're at $52 maybe.
52, yes.
Oh, so they freak out when they. We don't have Duke's mayonnaise up here in the north.
That's a Southern
Yeah,
mayonnaise.
I've heard of it, but
That's my favorite.
we don't have that. But
I'm
boy,
kind of new to mayonnaise, so if I buy mayonnaise, it's Duke's. It's got a little extra tang to it.
well, I'll tell you, I couldn't half murder me a can of New England brown bread. I'll tell you that right now. You ever bought New England brown bread in a can?
No, I have not.
Ugh. Oh, I want some right now. Let's count it down. I usually have a can or two in my pantry. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now, put it down and don't drop it. All right.
Okay, Terry Trahan snuck in at 62. Thank you, everyone, for the bids. That was very popular. Everyone likes when the whole band plays together.
Terry, thank you. It's yours. And you're right with the raisins. It's got raisins in it and you put butter on it. What's the maker? I can see it in that can. My mother used to buy it. Anyway, it's New England brown bread and it's cooked in the can. And you have to take the lid. You have to cut the top of the can off and the bottom of the can. Like the cranberry sauce is in the can and you push the bread out. And the bread has little indentations from the can. It's got raisins in it. You slice it and you put,
Memories all alone in the moonlight.
Let's have some old Christmas. Now, you might say, well, I'm not sure if that's Christmassy. I'm saying it's Christmas. Oh, excuse me. Because we got a little organ player here.
Ooh, nice.
And he is that's got to be some old 1950s, 60s made in Japan thing. $8. No damage on him at all. Look how cute. There's the little organ bench. Silent Night. This is pottery. You guys know. Look at that little face. So there's that side. There's the pipe organ on that side. And then we'll turn him this way. He's got one hand up. I don't know. He's telling there's some soprano that's flat.
Catherine Thomas is in at 8.
I don't have anything against sopranos. Maybe it's a tenor that's flat. So, equal. But he's telling somebody it's an F sharp. You see,
Jeffrey Reed's at 16.
Got that one hand up. Now he's connected to the bench. The bench is connected to the bass. It's unmarked. There are no chips. There are no cracks. And he has not been decapitated. And he's got all his digits as far as I can tell. Yep. And he is busy playing Silent Night. So that's as cute as it can be. And that's what we're going to say. It's not a music box. You don't wind it up. Nothing happens. That little hole was probably just to let the heat out when it was fired. But you can't stick a light bulb or anything up in there. But we'll say it's Christmassy. Hold it still. All right. I'm not good at that. I'm not, you know me. It's hard for me to. Oh, you always had it when your grandmother cooked a bone and ham. Oh, Jan Marie, bone and ham. Brown bread pudding. All right, let's count this little Silent Night dude, or All Holy Night, whatever he's playing. We'll count him down. Ready? Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I want to say something.
Please do.
Okay. Destination Onward Bound something. I'll let you tell me. That person says, hello, Scott. I'm just joining to watch. I didn't get any notifications, so I checked and I was not subscribed. Ugh. So I'm now subscribed now, and you put your thumbs up. I appreciate you saying that. I want to come back to this. To your point, if you'll tell me who our winner is, David, and then
Jeffrey Reed at $26.
Jeffrey Reed. Okay. Thank you, Jeffrey. Hey, listen, about that comment, I rarely pay, and I mean this, I'm not just saying it. I really don't fuss over analytics. I don't look and count, how many, I mean, I roughly know how many people subscribe, but I do my thing and I don't pay too much attention to it. But I had a little extra time and I was fiddling around, and I went and I looked, and about half of the people who watch me are not subscribed. Only about 40% of my viewers are actual subscribers.
Wow.
But I would love it if you would, and it might be my own fault because I don't feel like I should say subscribe and like, hit the bell. I feel like everybody knows that, but it's not that I don't want you to subscribe. I just don't want to just keep repeating that and bore everybody. But oh my gosh, check that subscription and definitely hit that bell so that you know. But I was shocked when I saw that about half of the people that watch me aren't subscribers. I mean, it doesn't cost anything.
No, it doesn't cost anything at all. Or to hit a notification bell or a like or something. It helps the channel with, and like you said, analytics, but
It helps.
if
It does.
anything, it gives
Yeah.
you an advantage of when content that you like shows up, you're notified.
Well, and I don't, because sometimes people say, oh, I missed this, I missed that, I missed this, I missed that. Somebody got this baby doll for Christmas in 1938, and they lost it, and they would love to have it, and I don't want you to miss out.
Mm-hmm.
Now, this baby doll is $6. We're going to start out at $6. That's what we're asking. And she stands, 7.5 inches tall, something like that. Now you look at her, boy, is that a 30s head, 30s face, 30s hairdo, or what?
KP's in at 6.
I'm going to say that this is probably her little original costume, and we don't want to get too familiar here, but I know everybody wants to see everything. So we've got little pantyloons. I don't know what all this underclothing is called, but there's her little dress and skirt or whatever that thing is. Pull your drawers up, doll. All right. Now we pull her little drawers up. Now she appears to be, all right. She's not celluloid. She's not bisque. She's not wooden. She's some type of painted composite. And that's all I'll say, because that's the best I can tell you. She's not Bakelite. Look at that little face. She's not been overpainted. Oh, they're bloomers. She's got her little hat on. And she just looks like she's a classic little 1930s doll. Her legs don't bend. Her arms do. See?
She's in great shape.
She's in really good shape. And once again, I'm not trying to be, oh, look at her little hiney. There's nothing. Sometimes there's a stamp back there, but there's not. And there's nothing under her neck. So she's some little, probably sold at Woolworths, probably in the 30s. This is painted here. And her knees don't bend. I can't really say much more than that, other than I do believe her clothing to be original. It's not ripped or torn. And she's just a cute little doll. And I'm saying that she is composition. I do know the difference between Bakelite, celluloid, bisque, porcelain, and this feels like it's just very inexpensive. I don't know why her drawers won't stay up. Come on. Her elastic is all right. So cute. Really, really 1930s looking. All right. So what else can I say about her? I don't know. I guess nobody wants her.
We're at
Nobody wants.
15.
Oh,
KP's at 15.
okay. Well, we're gonna count this little doll baby down. I've got other doll babies tonight. I've got one, two. I've got three more. We're gonna have tonight. Oh yeah, I love her. I love her that little side look she's giving you. 5. I'm sorry. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
She's still a quality doll.
Her condition is fantastic. I'm gonna put her up here in this little cream pitcher. You sit right there, sweetie, and don't go anywhere. All right.
I have KP at $25. KP Gunther at $25.
All right, KP. That doll baby is headed south. She sure is. Thank you, KP. Look, and thank you everyone who placed bids. Look what I've got now. I am always looking out for my single folks. And dinner for one or dinner for two. I've put together a place setting for 2. Now, you may be single and you're going to set the table for you. You've got one extra place setting, invite a friend. Now, here's what we're going to have. Well, I'm going to go ahead and have David put in $20 to start.
Okay.
$20 to start. And it's a little bit of a marriage. That's Anchor Hocking charm from the early 50s in forest green. And I'm adding these 2 really nice red. These are not Hocking. These also date to the same era. Not exactly sure who the maker is on these, but now let's take a look at what you're getting at 20 bucks. At $20, you are going to receive.
Karen's in at 20.
You're going to get 2 of the charm dinner plates, and they're small. They're 8.5 inches, but that's the size of the charm. This was the charm pattern by Hocking. So you'll have 2 dinner plates. Sorry for the clanking. You're going to get 2 of the charm cups and saucers. There's 1. So there's your dinner plate or luncheon plate. Yeah, could be luncheon or dinner. Here is your cup and saucer. We'll put that on top of the plate. And you're going to get 2 of these wonderful little tumblers here, footed tumblers. These may be New Martinsville, or I'm not sure who. Not sure. This is a reddish, almost not persimmon, and not oh, fudge.
Amberina?
Yes. Almost Amberina, David, but more red. My light is making it. So
yeah, I see mostly red with that little tinge of orange.
Mostly red, just a little hint of Amberina in it. Yeah. So perfect little luncheon set. Maybe it's just you and the cat. Or you've got a next door neighbor or your brother-in-law, or invite Aunt Hazel or somebody from church or somebody from your school or something. And that's it. Yeah. No chips, no cracks, nice clean glass, 2 plates, 2 cups, 2 saucers, and these 2 red little goblets to go with it. Perfect for your Christmas luncheon. And don't we all love a Christmas luncheon? I don't know why I'm doing it in an accent. 10. Do we have any bids?
Yes, Karen's at 27.
Okay, Karen who? Karen, I say Karen Ruiz. I don't know.
I pronounce it Reese here down south.
Karen, will you finally tell us how we're supposed to say your name? I'm sure David is right.
Minnie's at 28.
10, 9,
Karen at 30.
8, 7, 6, 5. I can't do the fingers. Is that okay, David?
That's okay.
4. Read my lips. 3, 2, 1. I'm putting these on the floor. I just love this little set. And there's more. There's more. There's going to be more. You'll see. We are just getting started tonight.
Okay, Karen's at 30.
Karen, did you tell us how to say your name? Come on. I bet David got it right. Put in there phonetically how we say it. White? Why did she say white?
I don't know.
Which is it Karen, the one that we don't know how to say her last name that won?
She says both of us are right. David said the Spanish pronunciation.
But it's Ruiz, and that's my winner.
That's your winner.
And at what price?
$30.
Okay, thank you, Karen. We're having fun. Okay. All righty then. Okay. Green pitcher. No, let's not
Hello,
do that.
D.
Hello, D girl. What are you up to? Now look at this.
D's put her barrel away for the winter.
Her barrel.
Yeah, Niagara Falls, the barrel.
I am so excited that here it is, early December, and we've got 438 folks, and I am so glad you're with me tonight. How do you like the 1930s Art Deco living room? Am I doing okay with my decorations?
I love it.
Far downstairs. I'm down here a lot. I love being down here.
It's like your own little playhouse.
It is my little playhouse. All right, we did that. We did that. David.
Yes. Yes.
Can you say Cambridge Wildflower 3-part divided candy dish in crystal? Can you say that?
Cambridge Wildflower 3-part depression crystal?
Close. You forgot the divided candy dish part.
I do not recall, Senator.
Have you ever... Wait a minute.
We're playing Have You Ever?
No, I lost my spot.
Okay, what are we starting at? Why are you looking?
I don't know. I run my lips and I don't know what I'm doing. $20. $20, no chips, no cracks. Cambridge, $20. Wildflower pattern, and it's got its lid. Now I find these candy dishes a lot without the lid. Look at the wildflower pattern there. The etch on the top. I'll take the lid off. These come in different etches. They come in different types of glass, so it's 3-part divided. Yeah. See that?
That is gorgeous.
And it does have the wildflower etch on it. Beautiful quality Cambridge glass. That's the candy dish itself. And here is the 3-part lid. I find these, a lot of times the lids are gone. So there's the lid with it.
Do you ever pick up just the bottom portion?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Okay.
In fact, I have the bottom portion on my dresser in there. They had sort of a salmon color, like a pink coral shell color. That's up on my dresser, and it's my change. I keep I throw my change in it at night in my room. So yeah. And then if I ever find a lid, then I'll put them back together again. No chips or cracks on the 3-part Cambridge.
Terry's in at 22.
Wildflower etch. 3-part divided candy dish. The kind of candy dishes I hated as a child because you could never sneak a piece of candy without...
making way too much noise.
Your grandmother could be your grandmother could be out hanging clothes up on the line. And she'd hear, get out of that candy dish.
Or the sandal would come around the corner from the other room and hit you square in the back of the head.
I don't think my grandmother ever wore sandals. She had
Well,
those big old,
it's a Texas thing.
she had those big old clunky sort of old lady shoes. Those old brown shoes. You know what I'm talking about. Those old, they laced. I mean, the heel would knock you out. It's a big old, I don't even know if they still make those old clunky, they were either black or brown. You know what I'm talking about. Those old lady shoes. 10.
We're at 28. KP says Oxfords.
Do they still make those things?
Well, my Southern reference, instead of it, the tech in Spanglish, it would be your chanclas or your sandals. That's a grandma thing.
And I guess for everybody down south, it's called a dirt clog. Boy, get out of that candy dish before I hit you on the head with one of my dirt clogs. Was that good, David?
That's pretty good.
Well, pretty
I ain't gonna lie, Sky. That's pretty good right there.
You know, I spent some time down south, so I know what I'm talking about. 10.
I know you do.
Hush, child. 10. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. Let's not even talk about open toed. 3. 2. 1. That's it. Now I'm going to put all of this on the floor, and I'm going to pen myself in, and I'm not going to be able to get up. Woo! I did snort.
Oh, Patsy M, you missed it by so much.
Oh, fiddlesticks, Patsy.
Heidi Esterholm first at 35.
Heidi Esterholm at 35? Okay. Heidi, what kind of candy are you going to put in it?
Orange peanuts.
She is not. Thank you, everyone who placed bids. I appreciate that. Okay. Doll with hat. Doll with... Let's want to do another doll. Let's do another doll. Now, her hat won't stay. I don't think this hat was an afterthought. It's an old... It might have been, but the ribbon on it is really old. It's connected to her head. We're leaving it on. She also has a... All right, she starts at $8. And she stands 10 inches tall. All right, let's look at her. Her head is in there on a there's like a rubber band or something in there. So there is a little bit of extra elasticity to her head. So it kind of like, she kind of, I can't get her to, see what I mean? She kind of, but it's just because you need to tighten up whatever that string is that's holding her head on. But look, she's composition too. She's looking at you side eye, and that's her original hair, and it looks good. All right, her dress appears to be original. She's got on, well, what has she got on? She, again, is some type of composition. We're going to take a look at her. Look at that little dress. So we'll show you. There's her little pantalones with polka dots, polka dotted pantaloons. And she got some bloomers on or something. She has her winter. Let's see if there's anything on her little hiney. Nope, there's no mark. I don't see anything. And she's got on little leather, fake leather shoes. Let's pull your, and she's got socks on. I'm not very good with stuff like this. I didn't play with dolls, and I didn't have any sisters. Anyway, those are her little shoes. Can you see that? Composition is like, wood paste glue pulp is, yeah. And she's painted. Yeah. So, any questions on her? Questions, comments?
No, she's just in great shape.
Yeah, she's excellent. And
Mary Beth wants to know if there's any markings on the back of her neck.
no. Ain't nothing on the back of her neck. See? I can't find any markings on. And I always look at the back of the neck, sometimes right above the hiney, at the small of the back or whatever that is. I can't find anything on her at all. So her hat is in good shape. I don't know if that's an afterthought, but just her legs don't bend, but her arms do. Hello. I mean, she can move her legs, but she has to stand up.
Does her hat stay on?
Or she can sit. Yeah, if you put it on her.
Mm-hmm.
It'll stay on. All right, we'll count her down. She's in good condition as well. Probably from again, she has the look of the 30s, but I ain't no doll baby expert. Ready? No bids?
Oh, we have bids.
Okay.
We're at 30, I believe.
Okay, then here she goes. 10, 9, 8. Look at her shoes. 7, 6.
Sensible shoes.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On the 1930s. And her hair is great. I mean, that's the original wig on her. Now, what am I going to do with you? I don't know what to do with her. All right. Go to sleep. She's cool. The dollhouse. Karen, you know I get more questions on that dollhouse, and I'm so glad you asked. David, are you still there?
I'm here.
Okay. You're figuring out my... I'm not rushing you.
No. I saw a bit of 30.
Why does this say tree stand? Oh, I know what that is. Look up who? Look up Doris. Who's Doris? Oh, Davis? Look up David? What do you mean look up? Is something wrong?
Yeah, well, I had a bit of 30 from Angela Bauer, but D got rid of it somehow.
You've been refunded, Florida Golden Girl. I did that today. Check your... While he's figuring that out, I can...
Okay, well...
I can write to...
Go ahead.
Florida, I'm going to write to you and tell you what's going on with that. But your money was refunded this afternoon. So anyway, do we need to
Judy Bess is at 25.
okay, on that doll?
Yes. Judy Bess, B-E-S-S. B-E-S-S.
Judy Bess.
Judy with an I.
Judy Bess at 25. Okay. Judy Bess at... I'll go back and... Judy Bess at 25. Yeah, better than checks in the mail. It's instant. within seconds from one bank account to the other. Somebody must have deleted a bid. That's fine. It's 8:55, so it's 5 of 9. We will take our intermission at 9 o'clock.
That went by so fast.
The first hour, I know. We're probably going to go till about 10:20 today because I've got a lot to get through. I'll try to speed it up a little bit. Let's do a green reamer. $15 green reamer. $15. This is a nice one, 1930s uranium green reamer. Look how deep that is. You're going to get a lot of lemon juice in that. $15. It's got one tiny flea bite on the rim right there. But the business end here is not chipped. The spout is not chipped. It is unmarked. It is made by one of the Depression era glass companies.
Lori's in at 15.
I would bet $1 million that it has uranium in it and it glows, but my black light isn't working, so I didn't test it. I have no doubt that it's got uranium in it and it will glow. That is a nice big reamer. This, oh my word, you could do grapefruits in that. This looks like a grapefruit reamer. That is a big boy right there. And just to have that one little tiny flea bite here on the corner. Once again, no roughness at the business end. And that's a nice one from the Depression era of the 1930s. If you collect 1930s kitchen stuff, that is the one for you. Yeah.
And I think everyone in the know realizes that this old glass was used. It wasn't just sitting in a museum.
Well, we're talking about kitchen glass.
Correct. Yeah.
Stuff thrown around the kitchen was used. You're not going to, if you're looking for mint condition kitchen glass, it's out there. But for pity's sake, especially with reamers, to have one little tiny flea bite on the edge, that ain't nothing, right? So pretty nice. And we're going to go ahead and count it down. Come on now. I think we have a bid of $15. That's a steal. Counting it down. And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Karen's in at 16.
4, 3, 2, 1. That's it on the reamer. That's a good one. All right. Here comes a piece of old Christmas. While we're waiting to find out who our winner is, take a look at that. And David will tell.
Okay. Karen Reese is in at 27 for your reamer.
Thank you, Karen. And everyone who placed bids. Look at this. Is this classic sort of 1955 to 1965? $8, no damage, probably made in Japan, but the old Japan sticker is off of the bottom. Look at that. It's a little planter. Hey, put candy canes in it. That just has that classic look. Yep, it's a planter. That looks like the type of thing everybody's granny had back in the 50s. You know it. That is not a crack. That is a scratch up there. Where the cold painted red has scratched off a little bit, but it is not a crack. There are no cracks on it. It's a little Santa Claus planter. And of course, Dee, where are you, girl? I want you to put you are welcome, Margaret. And I've got some silver. Margaret, I've got some glass for you to replace.
Show Santa's face.
What got broken? So he's in excellent condition. Just a few light scratches on the cold painting, which is red. And
Carrie Murphy is in at 8.
D, I want you to stick some fantastic plastic flowers down in there. there's just something about this inexpensive sort of Woolworths 1950s era Christmas decorations that so many of us really enjoy and have memories of these things being unpacked every single Christmas. They come out, they go on the shelf, you know. Isn't it cool?
Minis at 10.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So I will put my elbow down here. Laura wants me to stop twirling. Okay. I'll stop twirling. We're going to count this little thing down. I love these little cheap little, you know, 99-cent decorations from the Woolworth days. Is the high bid $10 right now on this little
Minis
guy?
at 10, correct.
Okay. And we'll count him down. 10. Can hear Bing singing White Christmas. I know. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Somebody got a deal on that 1950s Christmas, I think. Put that back over there. And it's almost time for intermission. Santa Planter.
So Minnie got that at $10.
All right. Minnie got it for 10. Minnie, good girl. Minnie. Yep. And this time, okay. We have sold 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
11 items.
Look at David on the spot.
And it's really 14 because you had a lot of 3.
Which means when I come back, we got a lot to do because I'm telling you what, it's intermission time, but I've got more doll babies. I've got glass. Oh, my word. I've got Anchor Hocking, Burpee, Boopy. I've got 2, not 1, but I've got 2.
Ooh.
Matching. Did I say matching? Covered butter dishes, and I've got candles in there. These
Butter glass.
Yeah, these are going to be my own idea of fairy lamps. We've got more red and green glass. This dates to 1950. 1950. Oh, I've got a bunch of old Christmas postcards. Look at this red and green glass for the Christmas table. Folks, I'm telling you what, don't go to bed. Not now. Do not go to bed yet. Oh, are you kidding me? He's got one in green. Don't you tell me he's got one in red as well. How does the man do it? He's got a green and a red Anchor Hocking mid-century 1950s. Hush your mouth.
Andrea, you do not need PayPal. We just need the information in order to email you an invoice. So that's where you email Scott your information.
And I will say that everybody is welcome. I don't want you to pre-register. Pre-registration is not a requirement. However, if you're new and you win something tonight for the first time, I do want you to send your information to me tonight so that I know we are connected. And that way tomorrow morning when I get up bright and early, I can get those invoices out to you and we won't have any
I'm going to walk away and make a coffee.
Okay, David. Now, tomorrow is Tuesday. I will invoice tomorrow morning. It's going to be colder tomorrow than it was today. I'm not going anywhere tomorrow. And I'm packing tomorrow. Yes. So as soon as you pay, I'm getting this stuff in the mail, which means I'm going to make a trip to the post office tomorrow afternoon before the post office closes at 5 o'clock or whatever it is. And then the rest of the items I'll take Wednesday morning. So I want to make sure, I'll tell you about the dollhouse. I want to make sure I get everything out quickly this time, very quickly, to make sure these items reach you in time for Christmas. And also, I'll tell you what, if you haven't looked at my eBay store, I have added things. And I'm going to continue adding things tomorrow and the next day and the next day and the next day. I am loading my eBay store. So go check out the eBay store. Oh, I've got stuff in there. Now look, not only is some of the green and red glass being sold tonight, but if you missed out on something, let's say that there's a charm set and you're not able to purchase it tonight. Not everybody likes the live sales. Some of you like the eBay store. I'm really working on that all this week. So I appreciate that. Okay. Is that your living room? No, Linda. Well, yes and no.
That's his humble basement.
I'm in my basement. I'm in the basement of the 1925 bungalow, and this is my Depression era, my 1930s living room. And we've got old mohair chairs and the old radio back there and some Art Deco lighting and an old blue mirror and old curtains and all of that. So I'm actually downstairs in my above ground walkout basement. That's the way these old houses were built in this area anyway. How do you get to the eBay store? I think I'll have to put a link in there.
I'll find a link. Don't worry about it.
Oh, that's so kind of you. Thank you. The eBay store has items that are being auctioned. And so, but keep checking it. And I'll tell you once again, if you subscribe to the eBay store, it doesn't cost anything. I don't know who you are. I don't get your information. It's not like, well, I don't want to subscribe because then he's going to be sending me all this stuff. No. If you subscribe to the store, you can turn on a notification if you want. And either once a day or once a week, something like that, you'll get a notification that says 6 new items have been added today, and you can look and see if there's anything that you're interested in. Thank you for putting that in there. I appreciate that. Thank you, Sparkle.
Absolutely, my pleasure.
Sparkle and Munge. How do you get to your eBay store? It doesn't show up on your channel.
I just posted a link.
Yeah.
And just in case, at the end of this show, when we can comment, I'll paste a link in the comment as well.
The other thing, the link to the eBay store is always in the description box. In fact, if you're watching me on your computer right now, scroll down to the description box, and in blue there is a link to the eBay store. Just click it and it'll take you right to it. So it's always below all of my videos, so it does show up. You're just not seeing it. You have to scroll down to find it.
By golly, look at all the people in here.
David, did you make yourself a coffee?
I did. I'm ready to go.
All right. Is intermission over with?
If you're ready to go, I'm ready.
I'm going to flaunt this one more time.
You're such a tease. Are those candied almonds?
No, they're hard candies with jelly in the inside.
Oh, nice.
I've got 8 ruby red tumblers, 8 of them. They're made by Anchor Hocking, I pretty much think, and we're starting out at $19. Intermission is over. Welcome back from intermission. I've got 8 of these footed things. Did I say 8?
Yes.
Well, that's how many I've got. There's 4 of them. And the other 4 are back there. You have to believe me, I've got 8 of them. How many ounces? I don't know. Is that about 8 ounces? Look at these. 8 of them. Royal Ruby Red, which Anchor Hocking started in 1938. They measure 5 inches tall. 5 inches tall. Anchor Hocking figured out how to make this beautiful royal ruby color without putting gold into the glass, which made it less expensive. That's the reason why they were able to sell it in dime stores, basically. So 8 ruby red tumblers. That's probably about 8 ounces. Nice little tumblers, juice glasses, water glasses, iced tea glasses. And the color, which Royal Ruby Red, that's patented and owned by
The blue mirror in the background.
Anchor Hocking, huh?
You have a blue mirror in the background, correct?
Yeah, right there.
Yeah, they were asking.
Now I forgot what I was saying. So 1938, they come on the scene, and I've got 8 of these. 8 of them ready for your Christmas table. Add these to whatever glass you're using. Mm-hmm.
If you already have green, that's great. Those will go great. If you have clear, that would sparkle as well. Just think of a Manhattan tray.
Oh gosh,
The red inserts.
yeah, and it goes so well with anything that's green.
Mm-hmm. Or cream. Robert's in at 19.
8 Royal Ruby Red Anchor Hocking tumblers, about 8 ounces. And again, they stand just under 5 inches tall.
Denise is in at 21. Terry Trahan at 25.
And don't forget, a little bit later in the show, you're going to have the opportunity to add a green Anchor Hocking pitcher to it, or you're going to have the ability to add a Royal Ruby Red. Now you say, why are you breaking it up? Well, I didn't buy them together, and I want to give someone an opportunity. They might just want the pitcher, or they might just want the tumblers, but
correct.
But they do match. Okay, so we'll count them down. Here we go. 8 of these, not 2, but 8. I just can't hold them all up. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. They will be bubble wrapped, and they will be at your house in time for your mid-century or late Depression era entertaining.
And we have Robert back in the day finds at 31.
Okay, Robert, thank you. And thank you, everyone who placed bids. I appreciate it. We have a Christmas tree stand. It's electric. It's got sparkles. It revolves. It plays music. It's old. David is sitting there with bated breath. Perhaps bad breath, I don't know. $30.
Coffee breath.
$30. Let me get it because I have to plug it in. Now let me try to back this chair up without.
I'll play music while you get it.
Yeah, do something entertaining. Oh, I love it.
I'll do the chicken version.
I forget the name of that. $30. Are you kidding? Look at this big thing. That's the real thing. It's huge.
It's huge.
Look at the sparkles on it. Put your Christmas tree in there. Now, I am going to plug it in and show you. I'm going to show you. Let me see here. What am I going to do? All right, hold on. If you want a revolving Christmas tree stand, What am I going to unplug? Let's temporarily unplug this.
It's just not deco enough.
All right, plug it in. If you have an aluminum tree and you've been screaming that you want
This
one of
plays music.
there
Look,
it
have you seen
is. $30. There's no rust on it. And it's exceptional. Let me show you the inline on-off switch. Remember these old switches? This has to go back to the 60s. This is an old one. All right, I'm going to turn it on and watch it rotate. It's rotating. Can you see it?
I see it. Look at there. Look.
It
Tammy is in at 30.
even has a place to plug your Christmas lights in. Your tree plugs in right there. And if you want the music, look at this. You ready? I can't stand it. Can you hear it?
I hear it.
Name that tune.
Jingle bells. Jeffrey's singing it right now.
I have a little fact to tell you about Jingle Bells. The man who wrote Jingle Bells is my cousin. Did you know that?
What?
Yep.
No way.
Indeed. I am related to the man who wrote... Wait a minute. We're going to turn that off.
What?
We're going to
No
turn that off.
way.
So these unscrew to put your... So obviously it spins and you get that little hum sound as it's rotating. It's in absolute excellent condition. Yep. Yes, the man who wrote Jingle Bells, he and I share the same grandparents. My 11th great grandparents are his like 7th or 8th great grandparents. It was written sometime in the 1850s. He was from Massachusetts and he's a distant cousin of mine. Just thought I'd throw that out. So you have my DNA to blame for Jingle Bells if you're not a fan. This is one of, look at the glitter. That's it. So you heard the music, you saw it rotate. It's nice and heavy, and it's an old one. It has no box, but I'll ship it as carefully. You know I'll box it up for you. Bear with me while I put it. Do we have bids, David?
We have a bid. We
Okay.
have several bids.
Let me put it down on the flow. And let's plug this back in. Thank you for letting me show that to you. Oh, for Pete's sake, I can't reach. If you could see the extension cords around here. I have to run. Okay, is that lit? Good, okay. Alrighty, the Christmas tree stand. We're going to count it down. Here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it. Oh, that candy melted. That coffee is good now.
My coffee's great. Gonna refresh. Top chat, live chat.
I don't believe I'm related to anyone with the surname Morgan, not to my knowledge.
I have Tam Tam before the stop. Is that what you see on your end? Jeannie Mac at 55 after the stop.
It goes by so fast.
Tammy got it.
I think it's Vintage Uprising, Texas.
Yeah, Tammy got it at 54.
For 54. Way to go, Tammy girl! And thank you, everyone who bid.
Rotating. Tree
Karen,
stand.
I'm so glad that the King's Crown got to you. Aren't they in great condition, those King's Crown tumblers? Tammy got it at 54?
54.
All right. Okay. Thanks, everybody. Thank you. Look at this. I could
We're going
not.
to keep it moving.
We are. I could not believe this. In fact, I still can't. All right, all my EAPG people, look at these two sugar. I'm freaking out. You know what? And I can't see because it's too small. Okay, it says Jersey City, New Jersey. Well, that's who made the metal parts. Patent applied for. The metal lids are made by some company in Jersey City, New Jersey, of course. Okay, so look at these EA. Karen, are you seeing these? I've got two EAPG. Like, one is larger than the other. Put sugar in one, put jam in the other. I don't know. $15. No chips, no cracks. $15. No chips, no cracks. I flipped out. Look at these. Let me. Now, you can see that it's nickel-plated brass. And a lot of the plating is gone. But look at this EAPG pattern, this EAPG glass. These go way back. These are 100 years old. Oh my gosh. And so put sugar in one and put jam in the other one. This is the larger one. And then there's the smaller one. Yeah. Those are the old original lids. And see right in here, it says Jersey City, New Jersey and something else, but it's too small for me to see it. I have never seen lids. You haven't either? Yeah. I haven't, Karen, and I'm thrilled to find these pressed glass, early American pattern glass. And these are probably going to date to no later than 1920. By the mid-20s, this was old-fashioned, out of style. Nobody wanted this in the 20s. This is 1900 era glass.
Carrie's in at 17. I was reading a Woman's Day magazine Tammy has from December 1947. And there was an article on what to use what they called old glass for. And this was 1947.
Yeah.
So they would have used this type, and they were repurposing for powder puffs to hold cotton balls, you name it. They were repurposing this type of glass all over the house. That's amazing.
David,
Those are great finds.
By the mid-20s, this was your granny's glass.
Mm-hmm.
And brides did not want this. Women did not want this. Once they got into the 20s and the colored glass became the rage, this was gone. But I was thrilled to find these. Oh, horseradish would be great. Yes, horseradish mustard.
Jessica's in at 20.
I couldn't believe it when I found these two. So We'll count them down. I don't know when you're going to drop them. 10. Our high bid is 20.
Yes.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6,
Carrie's in at 21.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. On the EAPG glass.
Ooh, let's see. Let me refresh here. Well, that was fast this time. Get fast refresh. Live chat, and I have Jan Allardyce at 27.
Is it Jan Marie? Yeah. Jan, I always think of you when I had to ship those big insulators. What did you do with them? Did you put candles in them? Jan, didn't you get them? Thank you, Jan. Thank you, everyone who placed bids. I'm so glad that you're here. We have almost 450 folks. Hit the refresh. Now, come on and subscribe to me if you're not a subscriber. I want you to subscribe and click the bell because I was shocked when I saw that only about 40% of the people that watch me are actually subscribers. Maybe that way you won't miss anything. Not Jan Marie. KP says not Jan Marie.
No. Jan Allardyce. Allardyce.
Yeah. Yeah, but it's Jan Marie, huh? Oh. ALL. Got it. Jan.
Yep.
Okay. So I don't remember which one of you got. One of my Jans got the
Jan Marie got the insulators.
The insulators. It's all right. Let me get the right Jan. You both live in Michigan. Do you know each other? Too many Jans. Subscriber else. Pee wee. Oh, it just okay. All right. Okay, let's do these. Let's do it. $15. Green. Anchor Hocking. And we're gonna zip it. We're gonna zip. $15. Here we go. Don't be shy. If you want the green, no chips, no cracks, no problems. Great big Anchor Hocking forest green pitcher. Ice lip. We love an ice lip. Not a hair lip, but an ice lip.
Carrie's in at 20. Terry's in at 25.
And that's it right there. Big green, classic, mid-century. Ruby Red came out first, and then a few years later, Hocking came out
Junkman at 27.
with the green. And so if you want the nice, great big green pitcher, it's yours. Counting it down. Here we go. Boy, he's speeding it up. Come on now. 10. I don't want to keep you up all night. 9. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1. Where did those balloons come from?
I don't know. That's the third time.
I don't know what we would do without ice lips either. Where are those balloons coming from?
I don't know. Okay. Terry Trahan at 62.
Terry, the green one is coming to you. We're going to start out at $15 on this one as well. You say, Gee, the green one was nice, but I wish you had one in red. Alas, alack. It's the same picture. Same size, same quality, same era. Royal Ruby Red, Anchor Hocking. It's nice and clean with its ice lip. And there it is.
Carrie's in at 30. Minnie's in at 37. Wow.
See? I'll tell you what. I don't know. I cannot. And I've been holding on to these, waiting for Christmas time. Been waiting for Christmas time to sell these to you. So
Carrie at 38.
We'll count the red picture down. And we still have more glass to go. Yeah. All right. So on the Royal Ruby Red, no chips, no cracks. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Heidi can hear the ice inside this picture. I know. I can too. Oh my word. Those
I
are...
have Lori Perry at 51 for the pitcher.
Lori, thank you so much. And thank you everyone who placed bids. I appreciate it. You know I do.
Full disclosure, I want to let everyone know I'm looking at 2 feeds just for some background. I have the live StreamYard feed that I hear Scott real time, but I'm calling the sales with a 8 to 10 second lag on YouTube. So I'm reading his countdown on YouTube, not StreamYard, so that it's real time for those out there in internet land. And there's definitely an 8 to 10 second lag. Ooh, those are gorgeous.
Also by Anchor Hocking, here comes a
What are we
set
starting at?
of 8 glasses.
Ooh.
And we're starting at $20. $20 on the Boopy Burple, whatever they called it. You get 8 of them. Now let me show you what you get. You get 4 glasses to drink out of. I guess you could drink out of these too. We'll call that something to drink from, and we'll call that a sherbet. But if you want to put champagne in it, do it. So let's take a look at them. No chips, no cracks. That's Anchor Hocking mid-century, and they're wonderful. They are not flashed. That green
Not flashed.
in the glass. Hocking did not flash this color. That's in the glass. $20, you're going to get all 8. These 4 tumblers footed with the swirl on the bottom and the pattern there. Bubble, Boopy, Burple. Not bubble. Those are 6 inches tall. So 6 inches tall. The 4 of these. Yeah. Between 6 to 8 ounces, probably. These are good size iced tea, water glasses, whatever you're going to put in them. And then the little sherbets, also on stems. They're 4 inches tall. And I can't hold up all 4 of them, but there's 3. The 4th one is right there. So we'll put all these together and let you see.
They are not flashed.
No, this is not flashed glass. The color is in the glass, and it ain't going nowhere. It will not wash off. It will not scratch off. It will not scrape off.
Carmen is in at 20.
So there they are together.
Carmen, you're gonna love these. These are gorgeous. You think they're pretty now?
Oh,
Wait till you unbox them.
yeah. It's beautiful. I love.
Angels will sing.
Something about the color, the forest green and the royal ruby red by Hocking is just wonderful and so popular in the mid-century. Yes, everyone, please unplug your dishwashers. Just unplug them.
Mini's in at 25.
So you'll get all of them, and we're going to count them down. All right, you ready?
Carmen
10,
at 30.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm reading your lips.
You are.
Okay, I have Heidi Esterholm before the stop at 35.
Heidi, you did fantastic on those. Heidi
Esterholm.
Esther Holm. You got him, Heidi. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Look at this. Now, let me tell you something. This is dated 1950, and I love it. Let's look at the back. It says copyright 1950, and then some other things, which is kind of hard to see. But I will let you see here. I want you to see first. And we're starting out at $20 on this because this one is not easy to find. You've seen a lot of this made by Lefton. Do you see the 1950 on the back?
Mm-hmm.
This is a wall pocket. Now, look how old that silk ribbon is. That ribbon has probably been on there since 1950. That's a poor old wimpy. I'm leaving that right on there. That's charming. That is an poor old silk ribbon. And this thing doesn't have any chips or cracks. Look at that. You have a place here. You can hang it on the wall. It will not stand up on a table. So you're going to have to hang it up. But just look at the way that's styled. This is cold paint right here. And that's what you see. Some of the paint. We all know how the red chips off. I've never seen this one before. I love this stuff. This dark green, I didn't know that it went back as far as 1950, but there's no arguing with that on the back. I love it. Merry Christmas. And so a lot of folks love to collect. This is ceramic, and it's not chipped or cracked. And it's just classic mid-century old Christmas. And it's about, 11 inches. It's about 11 inches.
Just, 11.
So I flipped out when I found this one.
Jeffrey, this one does not glow, unfortunately. It'll glow under the light of your fire.
So there's no damage on it, and it's just one of those charming things that wouldn't have cost a whole lot of money in the old days. But I see the candy dishes all the time. I see the little holly, you see this type of wear, but I've never had this stocking before.
High bid's at 45 now.
On the wall. So I love this thing. We'll count it down if there are no questions on it. Try to give everybody a chance quickly to jump in there and tell me to ask me any questions. Don't be shy now. If you see anything and you have a question, just throw it out there. Oh, I know. I use all kinds of old vintage things you could put in there.
This is not like Goofus glass. This is like you said, pottery or ceramic.
This is ceramic, yeah. All right. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
Perfect for you bouquet of wiring.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And I love that old, look at that old ribbon that's been hanging on there. Old Christmas.
Old Christmas. And
Old.
I have Patsy M at 59 before the stop.
Patsy Emmett's on its way. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Thank you, dear. 2 dolls. Let's get through this. 2 dolls. We're going to do one at a time. Let's do the Swiss doll first. And I will
Is this okay? One price, one doll, correct?
Yeah, let me do 1 doll. 1 doll, 1 price. This one represents the Swiss. And 15, we're gonna do $15. Okay.
Okay.
So $15. She's in excellent condition. No funny. She does not smell like mold, mildew, body odor, or mothballs, or cat food. She's about 15 inches tall. And she has a little tag that will come with her, and you can see, I'll let you look at it, character doll.
She's a character.
And she's made by the Silk Novelty Corporation of New York City. And I know it's blurry. My camera does.
New York City.
New York City. And she represents the Swiss doll, and so Silk Novelty Corporation. That's the old tag that you're going to get with her. And just look at her. Her costume is excellent. Look at that face. It's painted. This is all fabric. Her costume is original. And she's just in such excellent, both of these, the 2 dolls I'm going to show you are excellent. I'm trying to get her so you can see her face. Look at those eyes. And we'll turn her around and you can see she's fully clothed. She ain't got no shoes on, but she has an apron. And then her dress. And there's her underclothing. See, she's all cloth. Turn her around, let you see the whole thing. Ah!
Jeffrey singing Sound of Music.
Pull your skirt down. You can see in the back. She's got no holes in her outfit. Nothing is ripped or torn. And I mean, you can just tell by that tag alone, we've got to be back maybe in the 1940s or 50s. I think somebody did at one point look up Silk Novelty Corporation to find out. So there she is. She's in really nice condition. And she's $15 is the opening bid, and you can see her face is nicely painted. And I don't think that there was an opening bid. So we're going to put her away. And we're going to go to the doll made in England. So we'll put her down. Where am I going to put her? Let's put her right here. The next doll is taller. She's much larger, and she's made in England. Not made in England, but she represents the country of England. So there is, I'll let you see. I'll hold that still for you. And let
What's
you see
she starting at?
$15.
Okay.
She starts at 15. Once again, same company, 1940s. And she's got shoes on, and she is a big 12,
Margaret Thatcher fan.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 20. She's 21 inches. She has
Regina Rainey is at $15 for the English doll.
She has a little blemish on her cheek, just one little. You see that little spot on her cheek? Try to get her right there on her cheek. It's kind of hard to see, but
Judy Best made a comment. Silk made dolls for the 1939 World's Fair in New York City. She may be one of those.
Okay. Well, thank you for that information. So she has a beautiful little hat that she wears. It's so classic 30s. Look at that finger wave or marcelled hair, whatever it is. Look at the hair. That's 1930s all the way. Now get your little, this little thing has come, this ripped here. I guess this tied her bonnet on. But look at her dress. Look at her shoes. She's 1930s all the way. We'll let you see the different layers of her dress. And then she's got her little underclothes on. She doesn't smell funny. She's got both of her shoes complete. This is just really charming. If you're trying to do, if you just like old toys, and maybe you want to put something around a Christmas tree, it's really cute. So there are the shoes and the dress coming all the way down. And so we do have a bid on her on the English doll.
Yes, at 15.
Okay. Then it looks like the English doll is headed somewhere. So
Oh, what a great idea. Put her in a small little rocker at the end of your dark hallway for her to greet you every night. Jessica Hill at 20.
We're going to count our little English doll down. All right. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7. Take me home. Take me home now. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And don't forget, you get the little tag with it. All right, English girl, lie down. Sorry, Swiss Miss, you might have to just stay here with me. We might have to put you under my tree. Nobody wants you, poor old Swiss Miss. But our English.
Leanne C is your winner at 25. Leanne. $25.
Lee and the letter C.
No. S-E-A-Y.
Leanne S-E-A-Y. Okay, gotcha. That's the English doll. And we passed on the Swiss. We might bring Swiss Miss back at the very last moment. Let's now do $20 now. $20 on two extremely nice pieces of glass because they have ground bottoms and they are fire polished. I did not look to see the maker of either one, but I'm asking, you're getting both of them.
Wow.
And $20 would be is what we're asking on these. Now these are not Anchor Hocking because they didn't grind and polish their bottoms. But look at these beautiful pieces of glass. These are
Only Jeffrey Reed grinds and polishes his bottom.
these are polished. These are beautiful pieces of depression glass. It looks like royal ruby red and forest green, but when I turn these over and let you see, you can see here, these are ground bottoms. See that? Okay, so there's one divided in 4 parts, no chips, beautiful red glass. These are going to go all the way back to the 30s and the 40s. And you're getting this piece as well. You don't see mold lines because this glass was fire polished, you know. It went back into the fire. And look, there's the ground bottom on that. See it?
Mm-hmm.
And beautiful, soft, fire polished glass just feels soft. You don't get any mold lines. There's no roughness where it came out of the mold. It's just higher quality, beautiful glass. And again, this is a really pretty divided candy dish here, or anything really for the table. This could be, these are both to serve at the table. And this one is also fire polished. So beautiful 1930s era into the 40s. Quality American made, fire polished glass. Pardon my fingerprints. And it looks like we're at $50. There is a cream for that. What? So this is nice glass.
We're at 50, Sandra Garcia.
I've been holding on to these, just waiting to sell them at Christmas time. So we'll count them down, and here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7.
Terry's at 54.
6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That is some nice, says Midnight the cat. Nice.
We
You know,
had a comment of throwing the green one on the front of a Mercedes Benz.
do you know Midnight the cat, David?
Nice. You just say it so much. I just copy it all the time.
Nice.
Sandra Garcia was at 55, and Terry Trahan came in and sniped it at 72.
I'm sorry, David. Can you tell me who
Terry Trahan's getting both of those. Terry Trahan.
It's Terry.
$72. Yes.
Terry, when are you going to have a party and have all of us over? Because you have a collection.
In the West Wing. We're only going to have a party in the West Wing.
Come on, Terry. I'm coming to your house because you have.
We're all going to come down in West Sealsucker.
Your collections must be outstanding. Terry, thank you. And thank you, everyone who placed bids. I appreciate that. Did I get it? I'm sorry. I'm starting to fade here. You know, when I fade, I fade. Okay. Let's do. We're almost. It's almost 10 o'clock and we are almost finished. We're going to go till about 10 after. But I'm sorry, Terry. I'm just joking. You don't have to. I didn't mean to pressure you into inviting us all over for luncheon, but but seriously though. Okay, let's do these. This is Imperial Glass. I've got 2 of them. You're getting both of them. And wait a minute. $20 for both of them. let me turn on my, well, let me first show you. There's one, but I have two. They match. They are Imperial Glass, and you know what I have to do. It's not going to show up because of the lights, so you'll be very underwhelmed when I do this, but I think they make really cool. It is flickering in there, even though with all the bright lights, if I turn my lights out, this would really be stunning. But no chips or cracks. Both of the butter dishes, again, made by the Imperial Glass Company. They are the same
Carries in at 30.
pattern. How about putting those on your mantle or your dining room table and have them flickering? You know what? I've got to at least, well, I'm not going to do it. If I try to do this, I'll end up messing things up. So you're just going to have to imagine how cool these would look. It doesn't look that great right now because my ring lights are washing out. But there they are. They don't have any chips or cracks on them, as I said. I'll let you see the pattern.
Carry still at 30.
Imperial Glass. Did I say Imperial?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, IG.
Two pieces, one money.
4 pieces. 1, 2, 3, 4. The little
Batteries and candles not included.
Yeah, candles ain't included. Let's pull the candles out of there. And but you know what? You can still put your cheese balls in there. We all enjoy
Put your port cheese ball in there.
Yes, the port wine with the roll with the almonds on the outside of it.
Classy.
There's nothing worse than when somebody they don't take it out of the refrigerator early enough, and it's so hard. And it breaks the crackers when you go to spread it. So the 2 butter dishes, whether you make fairy lamps out of them or not, they really are pretty. And Christmas time is time for sparkle and light and joy to the world. These are really pretty. No chips, no cracks. It's a matching set of these. Yes. Woo! The Stilton wouldn't last long under here because it would be yum, 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 yum. I love me some Stilton. I guess we've got some bids somewhere along. Oh, yeah.
We're at 30.
All right. $30 for the 2. Sounds like a deal. Let's count them down. If you're interested, place that bid. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
Mini's in at 35.
2, 1. And I can hear Jesu, Joy of Man's Desiring playing upstairs. Can you hear it?
I cannot hear it.
Oh, no!
Mini Gonzalez at 35 before the stop.
Mini got him at 35. All right, let me turn these things off.
Turn those things off.
Turn that thing off. Thank you, Minnie, and everyone who bid. Looky. Now it's time, Cookie, for a luncheon set for 4. What are you going to get? Well, I'll tell you. $30, David. That's where we start. $30.
There we go.
What is he going to sell us for $30? Four Anchor Hocking Royal Ruby Red Charm plates. Classic 1950s design. 4 plates, about 8 inches. 4 cups and saucers. Yeah. So we're calling it a dessert or a luncheon set. I don't see utensil marks. There might be one here and there, but beautiful glass, clean, no damage in terms of dishwasher damage, no problems. Those are 8.5-inch plates. A small, nice little dinner. 4 of them. And there are the cups and saucers to go on top. So a luncheon set or a dessert set for 4.
Carries in at 40.
And I'll tell you now, if you're watching and you say, well, I don't really do the live sales, but I sure wish he would have some of that in his eBay store, just you wait and don't you fret or frown, because I'm going to be working Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and I've got more of this glass that's going to be in the eBay store. So you could pick up some more pieces, and if you don't really want to bid and during a live sale, you can go and check out my eBay store, and you'll find some more beautiful pieces of glass and other things. So we'll count this set down. Perfect set of 4. Yeah. $10. Huh? Your grandparents used them at her bridge parties, of course. This is the quintessential bridge party. That's right, Floyd. Yep. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. Read my lips, David. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Kathleen's at 45.
I'm trying not to clang.
Kathleen Workman had the first bid at $45.
Kathleen Workman, 45. Thank you, Kathleen Workman. Thank you. Hey, $15 and you get 4 tumblers to go with it. Now, I didn't necessarily want to put these with that set just in case somebody wanted to do something different. But I've got 4 Royal Ruby Red Anchor Hocking tumblers. Maybe someone wants this to go with one of the pitchers, or maybe you just collect this and you need a few others. These stand about just a little over 5 inches tall. And for $15, you'll get all 4 of the Royal Ruby Red, introduced in 1938 by Anchor Hocking, tumblers. 6 ounces? I don't know. I'm not very good. Is that 6 or 8 ounces?
That looks like 8.
Yeah. And so these can go with that luncheon set.
Robert and Carrie are in at 15. Evelyn came in at 20. Carrie, you're behind at 18. So Evelyn's leading at 20.
These can also go beautifully. You can collect these and get some more and match it with the, oh my gosh, the stuff that you can do with the Hocking red and green. It's endless. And this is a different shape. I sold these earlier. That's got a little foot on it. So we already sold those. This is a different design. 10. Should we count it down? That room is so cozy. Well, thank you. 10. 9. Thank you. 8. 7. 6. 5. 4. 3. 2. one. Okay. All right.
I have Robert back in the day finds at 31 before the stop.
Back in the day. Thank you so much. Thanks everyone who bid. The Swiss doll. It didn't happen. We're almost finished. We are almost. Look at this. This is going to be fun. Do these with your grandkids, but you've got to get the little crystal things. These are called fun forms. I think there are 9 of them. I'm going to count them out. And $10 is where we start. Now they're, hold on. This looks so late 70s or early 80s. Okay, so $10 and you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You get 9 of these for $10. Now look, now you remember these. Look at the, I'm going to show you. I think you put these in the oven. Do you remember this? You would put little sprinkles in there. You can't eat these. They're not cookies. Listen, everybody knows what these are. We're all old enough here to remember making these. So you can decorate it with enamel paint, glitter. It says on there what you can do. So you're going to get all of them. So classic. And look at that font right there. Isn't that classic, like late 70s? All right. You get the Christmas tree, a wreath, a Franklin, no, a candle,
Ginny Mac is in.
Santa, an angel, a stocking, a candy cane, a bell, and a snowman. So there are 9 of them. And I think maybe you can't put these in the oven. I take that back. I might be stain them with glass stains, enamel paint. Yeah, I don't think these are the things that you can put in the oven. No, I think they would melt. So forget create brilliantly colored glass-like ornaments. Forget the oven. All right. So if you put these in the oven and it ruins your good baking pan, don't come screaming at me. I take that back.
Evelyn's asking if they are all plastic or some metal.
They're all plastic.
Plastic. Okay.
They're called fun forms. Create brilliantly colored glass-like ornaments, but this is plastic and you just decorate them. So, and you can see on the backs. So it's up to you to do with them as you choose. They have little places, little hooks where you can hang them. But it looks like they can be painted. They would be pretty sun catchers. They could go on a Christmas tree, but this is not. I'm thinking of something else that we used to put in the oven. You guys know what I'm thinking of. These don't appear as though these get put in the oven. This just tells you to either stain them or decorate them. Okay, enough of that. So you get all of them, and we'll count. Heidi says Scott did those with a question mark. Did those what? What did it? I'm not sure what. Yeah,
I think it's a brand, and then the fact that I guess you paint these.
remember Shrinky Dinks?
Yeah.
These don't go in the oven. 10, 9. All right, hold on. Somebody says Evelyn won the glasses. Is something going on there with that? Please double check.
No, on my refresh, I still have Robert before the stop. Could be different on someone's feed, but that's what I have.
Jeffrey says, Evelyn, no, I didn't win it. All right, let's count these down from the 70s. You remember these from the 70s, TP? 10. 10. 9. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we'll I'm going to go back and look and see the red. We'll go back and double check the red glasses. We'll check it. All right, the fun forms.
Okay, I think I have. She outbid herself. She's the only bidder. Jenny has those at 10. Jenny Mac.
Jenny Mac has these at $10. Okay. Jenny Mac. Jenny Mac. Okay. I've got one more lot to sell, but let me slide up and see what. Actually, I'm going to hit refresh. David and I are going to, if you will allow,
I will do a refresh as well, but
and me.
and the call will be right before the first $10 bid for the forms. It's right before that.
No, I'm going back to see what everybody's talking about with these red tumblers.
Yeah.
Oh, huh? Hold on as I scroll back. If everyone would just hold on for a second. All right, Jenny got those at 10.
Okay, now I see back in the day, 31, Evelyn 28, then Evelyn again at 33 before the stop for the red tumblers.
Mm-hmm. Evelyn Hill Enriquez.
Correct. Do you see the 33 before the stop?
I do. So
Okay.
the tumbler winners are Evelyn Hill Enriquez at 33.
Okay. So we both did a refresh, and that's what's showing up.
All right, hold on for a second. Okay.
So, Robert, you just missed out on that one.
And it's 38.
33.
33. Okay. Hey, Evelyn. Hey, Evelyn. Will you do me a favor, Evelyn? I think you're new to me. Will you go ahead and send your information? Will you go ahead and shoot me the email tonight? Because I think you're new. And if you're not new, I apologize, but I don't recognize you. Welcome. I love new folk. I love old folk. And the only reason I want you to go ahead and email me tonight is just to make sure we get connected. So tomorrow morning, there's no delay and I can get that invoice to you right away. I want you to get these tumblers in your hands so that you can use them and enjoy them. Robert, I'm sorry you just missed it. Congratulations, Evelyn. And once again, Evelyn, send me your info. It should be on the screen. David, thank you so much. And anyone else who double checked that for us. I appreciate that. Okay. Hey, Evelyn, I'm glad Evelyn says I've bid on eBay. And I'm glad you said that. I want to make sure everybody realizes that everything on eBay is completely different from this. So if you've bought from me on eBay, that doesn't mean that I can't sync, you know what I'm saying? Send me the information anyway here, because what I get on eBay is different from YouTube. All right, Evelyn, thank you. No, you don't need PayPal. Look, this is going to be it. It is 10:14. David, can you hang in for another minute or two? If you can't, that's okay.
I can hang in another hour if you want.
Well, that's the end of my coffee. The last thing that I'm going to do tonight is show you 16 postcards, and these are old. I've got 16 Christmas postcards. We're going to do all these together in one lot, and we're going to ask $20. I will hold them up one at a time. And let you see the fronts, and then I'll let you see the back side. They range from 1911 up to about 1923. So these are old. They're in really nice condition. Some have stamps and some don't. But they're all Christmas postcards, $20 for all 16. And I just hope that my camera is not going to be too terribly blurry so that you can see how beautiful these are. You'll have to bear with me as I show these to you, and it would take us all night if we tried to read these. So these are actual postcards, and they are used. So people have written on the backs of them.
All from the edge.
So I know it's a little blurry, and so we'll let you see. Sometimes I can tell you what the dates are, but from about 1911 up to the very early 20s on this set, or collection rather, of 16. This one is dated 1923. Some of them have stamps, as you can see, and they're written on. They're in really nice condition. And they're just beautiful. Look at the little rabbits down here.
No snow yet, Northeast?
We had flurries the other day, but nothing measurable. That's 1919. This one is 1923. Philadelphia. Yep. This one doesn't have a date on it. This one is embossed. These really are charming. See?
Good night, Bev.
This one is embossed as well.
Those are gorgeous.
Oh my gosh, look at this one. This one is 1900 and something. Well, pal, what are you doing with yourself? Please don't think mean of me for not sending you that thing. That's what it says. That's what it says on the back. Don't be mad I didn't send you that thing.
The thing. Now we all want to know.
Look.
What a cliffhanger.
I know.
What was the thing? What was the thing?
This is dated 1917. Look at that. World War I. Of course, we didn't know it was World War I then. It was the Great War. 1917. Look at that one. And that one's got, look how simple this one is and how beautiful. This one is 1913, folks. 1913. Take a look at that. Isn't that pretty? And it says, "Dear somebody, my loving greetings to you and regards to somebody. Sincerely, your cousin Jane." I don't know. You can read these. Aren't these beautiful? You get all 16 of these postcards.
Highest bid now is Evelyn Hill in recast at 37. Crazy Cat now at 40.
I think this is 1923 as well. And it has a stamp on the back. This one is very plain, but it says Christmas Happiness. Maybe I'll read this one. This one is oh, listen to this, everybody. You'll love it. This is 1911, and this was sent by a Quaker. Now, how do I know that a Quaker sent this? Well, you know, South Jersey, Philadelphia, we know the Quakers. Here's what it says on the back. It says, "Hoping thee may have a fine vacation and good New Year, thy friend. And of course, a lot of the Quakers, not really on the street anymore, but sometimes at meeting, they will still refer to each other as thee and thy and the. That was the Quaker tradition. So I have no doubt. And this is from Westchester, Pennsylvania. I know a Quaker sent this. And her name was Beatrice M. Scattergood. Beatrice M. Scattergood. So, yes, that was formal language back then, but that's really something that the Quakers continued referring to themselves as thee and thy. And there's a little poem on the front. And you can see that Miss Scattergood sent her postcard from Westchester. And we have dozens of wonderful Quaker meeting houses all over this area. Look at that. Ooh, get it right. This one is in German. See? Look at the pastel colors on this one. Look at that. That's embossed. Look how heavily embossed that one is. See?
Very pretty.
And the last one, I guess I'll read the last one. To the folks back home, that old fireside song in my heart Christmas Day makes a greeting that betters all words I can say. Mid pleasures and places, though we may roam, be it ever so humble, there's no place like home. Old-timey Christmas. All right, all 16 of the postcards
High bid right now is 47.
will come your way, and we'll go ahead and we'll count them down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay.
I'm going to refresh on this one.
As you should.
Okay, Crazy Cat at 47.
Thank you so much. We sold out. Did we?
No, the Swiss doll.
We did not sell Miss Swiss. Miss will give her one more chance.
Starting at 15.
$15. 1930s into the 40s. There's her tag. She's in excellent condition, and she is a doll, and she is representing the Swiss people. And we've already taken a look at her, but let's look again at that beautiful little face. Hello, take me home now. Oh, take me home now. I will make you some chocolate to drink.
The Swiss Miss.
If she doesn't go to your house, she's going to go under my tree right there on the floor. You see that? And then the train will go all around and around and around. Swiss Miss, $15. KP is going to adopt this poor little Swiss thing.
Jenny Max at 16.
All right. Pull your look at that face.
Patsy M's at 17.
All right, let's count her down so we can all go to bed. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, I'm so excited!
My shoes.
I've lost my shoes. Oh no! Look at my panties. Who's getting her?
I am about to click live chat after a refresh, and I have Patsy M at 25. Wait a minute. Okay, can you do a refresh? Hold on. Let me do one more. Make sure it's before the stop. Patsy M showed up after the stop.
I think it's Jenny Mack at 22, isn't it?
Yes, Jenny Mack at 22. And that's it.
That's it. That was fun. Thank you, everyone. Let's bring David's face back in. I don't see. I don't think we have any other special guests with us tonight. But thank you, everyone. Before we get on to something else, that's the end of the sale. And I'm so glad that you were able to join me tonight. I will do the invoices tomorrow morning, and I'm going to be packing and shipping tomorrow and Wednesday. Now, David and I will see you next Monday night. I think that's the 11th.
Believe so. I'll double check.
Sunday is the 10th.
It is the 11th.
I can guarantee arrival by Christmas for next Monday night. I can say that. I don't know if David can say that, but I can say that if you come to our live sale Monday night, the two chaps, we can still get things to you by Christmas. I haven't decided yet if I'm going to do that third live sale. You know, I always do my own live sale the first and the third Monday. That third Monday is a week before Christmas, I think. So that one I'm going to play by ear. I may or I may not do a live sale the week before Christmas. I've just not decided. We'll see how things go. But David, you and Tammy will have a sale Wednesday.
Wednesday, we'll have a sale. I'm sure Tammy will have some Christmas items. I'll have a few things that you can gift. Man, not necessarily Christmas. But for two chaps, I know I'm going to bring back one of these chase vases, but I'm going to bundle it with this nice little number.
I love copper.
That's just a little preview. Yeah, that copper just looks great, especially when there's a fire and some leather-bound books. I don't know if you can see those here. Those will be choice. Ooh. Those always look good in a vignette or in someone's library. That candy looks great. So no snow yet. Someone mentioned they had snow in Maine. And it's going to be a while before Texas gets snow. It'll be North Texas.
They're telling us we're going to, because of this El Nino or whatever it is, we're supposed to be getting it, but we'll see. We can get big snows here in January, February. We'll see. I'm fine.
No snow where I'm going this weekend.
No, you're off to California, right?
Off to California. I wish it was pleasure, but it's all business.
Well,
unfortunately.
Uh, I guess I should answer. Does that have the crystal eyes?
Does what have the crystal eyes?
I don't know. Um, the dollhouse is still in the garage at my mother's house. I haven't messed with it in a while. So I still have it.
Are you still sourcing furniture for that?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Indeed,
I
I
think about that every now and then, but some of the stuff I see is too kind of falls like it's wood and it's actual material, but a lot of the design is like early mid-century, not quite, kind of like in the 50s,
yeah.
like the last of the wooden furniture before it all goes plastic. But it's very modern design. I'm like, he probably doesn't want these.
No, and I'm being very picky. There's a
Yeah.
ton of dollhouse furniture, but I want antique. I don't want new. So there's that's why it's taking me so long, because I'm really looking for dollhouse furniture that was made then. So I'm just enjoying myself, taking my time with it and putting the pieces back in. So, and then
Yeah.
also the
You're
scale.
in labor of love mode for that.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but, well, David, thanks for moderating tonight. And
You're welcome.
thanks to everybody for joining us. We appreciate everyone coming and being a part of the live sale tonight. And we'll see you when we see you.
We will. And everyone, be weather aware. I know there's fronts, so it's going to rain, ice, sleet, whatever. Be careful.
All right.
Thanks for showing up. Thanks for putting up with me.
Don't forget your galoshes.
That's right.
Okay, folks, that's it. Thanks, everyone. We'll see you. See you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, folks. Good night, all. Good night, everyone.